Thanks to EA for sending me a code. The Battlefield 2042 beta finally opens to the public tomorrow, and with that I'm gonna give you a few quick tips and tricks to better start in the beta. And with that, let's get to the first tip. The first one regards parachuting, and it kinda changed to previous Battlefield titles. While in the last entries you could only pull it once, now you can always cut it and reuse it. In a normal flying mode you can shoot your weapon even though the accuracy is decreased. When you press shift you can switch to a different mode, which enables you to better steer your flying. So if you really want to succeed in jumping off a building or jumping out of a heli, you really need to use all three different stages. A combination of pulling your weapon mid-air shooting enemies, then pulling your parachute to dodge incoming bullets, and before hitting the ground pulling it again really makes you a master of parachuting. The second tip focuses on the new call-in system. If you already know about it, this tip maybe isn't for you. But on PC with the B button you can open the tablet which you can use to call in vehicles. And of course you can also call in your little robot dog. While it's useful for calling in a tank and playing with that, you can also use it to call in a car, which really helps you if you're stranded somewhere on the map where there isn't any action. I use it often if I'm at a capture point and I just capped it and nobody is there and I need to get to another one, which can take a long time on the size of the new Battlefield maps. So the next time you're far away from everybody else, just use your tablet and call in a car. With EA Play Pro you get access to all new EA games, also including many older ones, and even third-party games. I myself just recently played They Are Billions, a strategy game where you need to build a colony and defend it against waves of zombies. Other than the included games, it also gives you access to play games before they release. For example, you get access to the early access of the beta to Battlefield 2042, and when it releases you are able to play it a week before everybody else. I've been a subscriber for 2 years now and I really like it. If you want to give it a try, there's a link in the description. Now back to the video. In Battlefield 2042, one gadget slot is always open to use for anything you want. And one of the new additions is the armor plate, which concept is really simple if you ever played a game like Warzone. You just press the gadget slot button and your operator will equip an armor plate, which gives you 25 more HP. And with 1/4 more of your life, you need like 1 or 2 more bullets to be killed, so especially if you're fighting against a larger group of enemies, it can really be the advantage you need. Personally, I prefer when everybody has the same HP, but I can really see why this can be really helpful with the new player count. I don't know if there's an indicator for it, but I sometimes saw a blue X, the same as the red killing X you get when you kill a player, and I'd love to see it because you don't know how many bullets you need, and it can be really awkward if your enemy suddenly needs more bullets than you used to. There are now many different ammo types. There's the normal ammo, light ammo and the harder hitting one, each with different advantages and disadvantages. While running in the open field, the normal ammo probably is the best, while getting into areas where there is much more CQ fighting, changing to the lighter ammo which often gives you a higher rate of fire and sometimes even an increased magazine capacity is really useful. You can change your current attachments with the new plus system. It is extremely useful when changing between different fighting stages. Also in the current beta build, changing your ammo type is faster than reloading, but this will probably change in the full release. On some weapons there's even an AP ammo type, which can damage vehicles. Even though it only damages them really lightly, sometimes it can finish the job or scare them away. Overall, changing your current ammunition type is really important in Battlefield 2042. This one focuses on the operator Falcks. Her special ability lies in the healing gun, which when shooting on friendly players can heal them. While the UI indicates that you can only heal yourself when holding the gadget button, it can also be shot on the ground. However, I learned that when you do this, you only heal a small portion of your health. Still being way faster than holding the button, this often can be useful. So while fighting you need to consider if you fully use the gadget and waste time or only shoot it in front of you, faster getting back to the battle. I really like those options the game gives you, with that adding a tactile layer to the gadget. Last but not least, let's talk about sprinting. In Battlefield 2042 there's an option to further increase your tempo while sprinting by pressing the sprint button a second time. While measuring the frames it took to ADS, I didn't see a huge difference between the two options. However, it felt like there was an increased penalty to accuracy after double sprinting. This may be changing in the final release, but right now you need to consider when you want to be faster and when you want to be quicker to fight against your enemies. This gives the movement another tactical layer, needing you to decide if you want to move faster or be faster ready to respond. Coming from Warzone, having an unlimited tactical sprint seems a bit weird, but with the increased map size it's sometimes really useful. All in all, I really liked the changes Battlefield 2042 made to the movement, to operators and to the weapon system, all giving you some more tactical options in the game. But right now that's it for the video, and I love to see you on a battlefield.